I recall setting aside a time frame for me to actually work on seeing my abs, and I did a bunch of abs exercise, and it was within the time frame of probably a month to 3 months. That was how long I gave myself. I was just trying, and at some point I just was like, man, I have to give up. But not like I vocalized it, but I stopped. And it's funny now, right now, that currently I can see my abs, and I'm looking back at what did I actually do wrong. And I realized that the main factor, one of the main factor, was basically because I was eating a lot of junk, a lot of processed meals, processed sugar. So there was no way I was going to definitely see my abs with that current lifestyle I was living at the time, because it's an uphill battle. You're just swimming against the tide, and when you know that you're supposed to swim flow with the tide, they say, in when it comes to financial markets, they say the trend is your friend. And I was going against the trend for years. I never knew I was that obsessed with abs. It's now I'm looking at it and I'm like, wow, I really wanted to see my abs. I don't know why. Maybe probably because I saw other people fit and I could see their, I don't know, or I watched movies. But I was obsessed with abs at the time. And it's funny, a lot of men will live this life without seeing their abs, and without seeing how strong, capable, beautiful their body can be, just because of their lifestyle choices. And it's shocking. I'm just thinking of it. A lot of men will never see their abs, even guys who are skinny fat. They're like, they are lean, they are skinny. They are skinny. Some of them have lots of belly fat. Some of them will live this life without seeing their fat. That one is even more painful because they are lean. Then imagine the obese people or people who are fat. They will never, those ones, there is no hope. They will never see their abs. So imagine, I don't know, imagine living this life. You don't know how capable, how strong, how powerful, how beautiful your body is. And you live through this life like that. And you see other people having nice physique and all that, and you are just there. It hit me. Yesterday, I saw a video and I just added it to my watch list. And today I watched it and I was like, wow. When I watched a bit and I was like, wow, it's crazy. A lot of men will live this life not seeing their abs. And what it requires is just a lifestyle change. You cut out the junk. You stop using processed. You stop using vegetable, what do you call it? You stop using seed oils to fry your food. You stop using seed oils. You cut away all the sugars, all the processed sugar. The word is processed sugar. You cut it off. If you really want to see your abs, you start eating at a calorie deficit. You see, all these things I listed now are things that you have to be conscious about. If you really want to see your abs, then you have to be physically active. You have to be physically active. You start lifting weights. One of the things that speeding up everything that made me to see my abs was basically what I was eating. Because when I started my fitness journey, I was still eating bread while lifting weights. I wasn't even concerned about seeing my abs, but I just knew that I just wanted to have my body to be toned, my body to look like someone who goes to the gym. or something like that. I don't know what was in my head, but I was still eating bread. And all of a sudden, bread got very expensive. I was like, damn, I can't afford to buy bread. And that was why I stopped eating bread. I went for something cheaper. I was just looking for something the best. That was how I stopped eating bread. And immediately I stopped, my body improved. Before I knew it, I started seeing my abs. I was like, damn. The day I was like, let me just see myself in the mirror. I don't know what led me. I don't know. I think it's because, now I remember, I think it's because there was a day I came out of my room without my clothes on, and the reaction I got from my neighbors that were living with us at the time wowed me. I was like, what? Why are these people looking at me like this? The ladies were like, wow, when they saw my body. And I think subconsciously that was what led me to go to the mirror. And I checked the mirror and I was like, wow. So I have abs. I wasn't really excited because I had already mastered the concept of detaching from the outcome of anything. And so I was like, wow, this is nice. It didn't enter my head. It wasn't anything like crazy. But right now, looking back, I'm like, wow, that was amazing. That was amazing. Like, I can still see my abs right now. But there are people who will live this life. They will never see their abs. They will never. There are many people like that. Many men. And this is not solely just about the abs, but it's for you to make the right choices in life, especially when it comes to your health. You have to make lifestyle changes to improve your life, to improve your health. It's very, very important. It's very important. But one of those markers, one of those signs is seeing visible abs. Because someone who is obese will have will have fat around their tummy, which would always give them a lot of problem in the long run. They will struggle with movement, with moving freely. They will have issues, metabolic problems down the line. Once you have a lot of fat around your tummy area. So those are the things. They say health is wealth. And I want you guys to be healthy, to be able to live long. I saw a 48-year-old grandpa. I was like, 48 years? When me, I'm close to a couple of years from now, probably get to 40 something years. And I don't even have a child. I saw somebody who was a 48-year-old grandpa who has started taking his health very seriously, going to the gym, lifting weights. So it's very important, guys. I hope this encourages you. I know it will, for you to start making the right choices and improving your life. We'll see you in the next video, and thank you so much for your time. Have a great day and stay blessed. Bye.